Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, I had to get in front of y'all real quick because what's been going down in the markets is crazy. Uh, yeah, it's crazy actually. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and jump straight to it so that way I can show y'all what's really going on. So I know y'all been seeing me talk about gold uh, the past couple of days. I was talking to my guy Telly uh, about gold, and I'm just switching right now to the daily chart. I know, check it out what's been going on. So in the past 4 days, just 4 days, gold reached this weekly resistance zone right here. And when it reached this weekly resistance, as you can see, it shot up, tried to shoot past it, but then it pulled back. Then it broke the weekly zone, shot up into this monthly resistance zone, and pulled back and closed as a spinning top candlestick on, this is the daily time frame. And then when it opened again on March 10th, it just started melting. Boom, 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 all the way down. Man, look, check this out. Gold melted 1,743 pips. Now, for those of you that don't know what pips are, pips is percentage and point. Uh, in 4 days, it melted from $1,675 all the way down to $1,500. That's a significant drop. Now, in the form of pips, what we're looking at here is, so as a trader, we base our money on the accumulation of pips, percentage and point. All right. And on the smallest lot size, that's the smallest trading size, which is a micro lot size of 0.01, that is 10 cents a pip. So 10 cents times, let's say if you would have placed this trade, because I've been tracking this, all week. Telly could tell you about it. So look, check it. So 1,743 pips. So 10 cents times, let me move this out the way. 10 cents times 1,743 pips. That's $174.30 on the smallest lot size. You dig what I'm saying? This is craziness. I mean, all my Forex groups that me and my wife are in, they're going crazy, not just about gold, but anything that the US dollar is against, Euro USD, USD CAD, Great British Pound USD. I'm gonna show you all this in just a second. So check this out. On, let's say this was a mini lot size, that's $1 a pip. Okay, obviously, 1743 times $1, that's $1,743 you would have made if you had entered this trade the way I was looking at it when it hit this weekly resistance level right here, okay? On a standard lot size, which is $10 a pip, check this out. $10 a pip times 1,743 pips. That's $17,000 for $430. All right. This is crazy. You dig what I'm saying? This is the type of information, type of knowledge that I'll be talking about, you dig, where an individual could compound their wealth just from their own house. You ain't got to go to your 9 to 5. No matter how hard you work, you dig what I'm saying? You ain't never going to be able to make this type of money going to a 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? Unless you own it, you dig? And even if you own it, you're going to be sweating blood to be making 17 bands. You dig what I'm saying? No matter how, if you work 40 hours a week, you digging, you bust your ass for those 40 hours, you're gonna make the same amount in those 40 hours if you do it again the next week, and it's slow. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to grow a skill set, and this is what I'm talking about here in the Scholars Corner, is growing a skill set. All right. So let me fade off of this real quick, and let's talk about what's been going on with the United States dollar. You dig? As you can see, I was also talking about the United States dollar past couple of days as well. It was dropping, you dig, and it's interesting to note that when these states start making these states of emergencies, you know what I mean? They've been announcing these state of emergencies because of the COVID-19. People start regaining their faith in the United States dollar, start regaining. That was around Monday. Look at this. So from here, I mean, just based upon, you dig, the sentiment and the faith in the United States dollar for the past 4 days, have been going up. The United States dollar strength, that is. All right. So I see this as an indicator to begin, you dig what I'm saying, looking for opportunities in the market where I can buy when it comes to the United States dollar, or sell if somebody's up against it. For instance, like the Euro USD, this pair right here. So look, check it out. Euro USD, just it's like a inverse. So dollar index, Euro USD. So Euro came up, boom, hit this monthly resistance right here, hit this ceiling, you dig? And once it hit the ceiling, it stalled out at the ceiling. So I'm going to the lower time frames. I'm looking at all this stall out right here, you dig? As a trader, this is called exhaustion. This is the area where it's people are buying, and then now it's got to a point to where it's exhausted. It's not going any further than this ceiling point, you dig? So now when I see that in the market, I'm actually looking for indication that the market's getting ready to turn. All right, and I do that by going to smaller time frames, looking for what we call candlestick reversal patterns. You see what I'm saying? And I find these candlestick reversal patterns, and then that's where I place these trades at. All right. So just looking at it, going back to the daily, like I was talking to you about, it hit this resistance and it melted. Now I'm gonna go into Great British Pound against the United States dollar. Look at that, melted. You dig? I'm gonna go into the United States dollar against the Canadian dollar. Boom, skyrocket, bam. You dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna go look at the Australian dollar versus the United States dollar. Australian dollar melted. These are all places that you could have put in trades based upon just following what's going on in the market, following what's happening to the United States dollar. United States dollar is gaining strength, which means that any pair in the foreign exchange market that is paired up against is simultaneously is simultaneously losing strength. All right. So if the United States dollar is gaining strength, you can bet that the pairs that it's paired up against is losing strength. You can place buys and sells. All right. Hey man, look, it's crazy. Check this out. Let's see how many pips this thing went in 4 days on the Euro USD. Check this out. 384 pips, Euro USD. Great British Pound, let's check this out. Great British Pound. This thing dropped 847 pips. All right, remember, 847 pips, even on a mini lot size or micro lot size. Check this out, a micro lot size. Let me pull this up one more time because, you know, y'all might be missing it. But on a micro lot size, that's 10 cents a pip. You dig what I'm saying? That's the smallest micro lot size that is. 10 cents a pip times 847 pips. That's $84.70. You dig? Or it could be $847 on a mini size. All right. But on a standard size, you know, the lowest standard size is $10 a pip. That's $8,470. You see what I'm saying? Man, hey, look, it's crazy. You can obviously see I'm excited about it. So check it out. Hold up real quick. Australian dollar, how many pips this thing dropped? This thing dropped on the Australian dollar almost 500 pips, 900 and excuse me, 492 pips. Hey, look, man, things is crazy. But look, I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I just wanted to bust that down. You dig what I'm saying? So you can see that yourself, how this thing is working. Hey, I'm gonna get with y'all a little bit later and give y'all some more science.